Friday reviews video. So in this review I have my backpack, and we had a little bit at the beginning there. It wasn't too much, just a bit of fun in the backpack and some walking boots to kind of add a little bit something to this movie review, which is Wild. So yeah, hopefully you Craig put that two and two together. So this is about a woman named Cheryl who walks the Pacific Crest Trail, the PCT, and it's kind of about her life and her journey during that walk, and it's all based on a true story. And of course Cheryl is played by Reese Witherspoon, who does such a fantastic job in this movie. Now, I'm a big fan of movies like this, so I kind of knew that I was really going to like it. But yeah, I feel like about halfway through I was enjoying the movie, but I wasn't like, oh wow, I love it. But then definitely towards the second half I really connected with the character more, you know, over the time we spent with her, and I just kind of really I felt something for her story and why she did it and the whole thing behind it. And yeah, I ended up really loving this movie. I loved the soundtrack as well. The scenery was absolutely beautiful. It looked incredible. I definitely recommend picking this one up on Blu-ray if you have the chance. It took me quite a bit to find this Blu-ray actually. It wasn't as easy to find as I thought it would be, but I definitely am glad that I picked it up on Blu-ray. It looked really stunning. And yeah, so basically that is what the movie's about. It's about this woman's walk and why she goes on the walk and kind of what it means to her and her journey, and it kind of involves her on this walk and the people that she meets. That's something that I always love about these movies, is seeing the people who they meet along the way and the connections that they make and stories of other people. That's something really interesting in this movie. You really get to kind of meet a few people along the way, and it's definitely really great to see that. And then it does flashbacks to her life from when she was a child, from her and her mother's kind of relationship between each other, and then her and her husband. Her and her husband, it kind of shows what went on with those, and then her brother as well. So it kind of shows a lot of relationships and different things that went on in her life, and it was just really interesting. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, 4.5 stars. I would definitely watch it again. It was about, how long is it? I think it's 2 hours in length, or just under or just over, and it was definitely worth the watch. The end was just great. I really enjoyed the end. It just I just felt really motivated and inspired at the end, and I just loved what she said, and it was just really fantastic. Honestly, it was such an inspirational movie about this kind of woman who'd been through a lot in her life, and she'd kind of made some mistakes, and then she goes on this walk, and then she's kind of, you know, you just have to watch it. It is really great, and it's, you know, I just really enjoyed it, and I really loved getting to know her story through this movie. It is also, basically, what's her full name? Cheryl, does it say her full name on the back of here? Oh, Cheryl Strayed, that's it. Okay, so the woman's name who did this is called Cheryl Strayed, and she also wrote a book about it, and it's called Wild, and she wrote the book. So I'd definitely be interested to read that book. I really want to read it now. And then obviously this is the movie adaptation. She had quite a bit to do with it. I watched the special features. If you have this, definitely watch the special features. It was really interesting, and I learnt some really cute stuff about the movie, which I won't really ruin for you, because I think you should kind of go in and then definitely watch the features. What did I watch? The Real Cheryl Strayed. That was a really great one. It really kind of, I don't know, I felt so much more of a connection with her once I'd watched that. I watched them straight after I watched the movie, and it just kind of made it an even better experience. And then I also watched The Real Location is the Best Location. That was really interesting. And I watched some other things. How Much Does a Monster Weigh, which is her backpack, and you know, the thing that she was carrying around for all this time. It was a really long time, this walk. It wasn't just like a little quick walk. I think it was maybe 90 something days, but I can't remember exactly. But you know, it was a really long time, and the struggles that she went through and the things she did, and it was really fantastic. I definitely recommend that you watch this movie if you're interested in things like that. And like I say, get 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I'll definitely watch it again, and I definitely want to read the book. Let me know down in the comments below if you have read the book, and maybe if you've read the book and seen the movie and what you think about the two, or whether you've just watched the movie and what you thought about it. I think that Reese Witherspoon did such a great job. Like, she just, I don't know, she gave so much to the character, and I really enjoyed her performance in this movie. It was really fantastic. And yeah, so that's what I thought about this movie. There's not too much to say, because, you know, that's kind of the story of it, and that's kind of my thoughts on it, and that's pretty much it. And I don't want to give I do have some things to say about it, but I don't want to give them away, so I'll just keep those things to myself, I guess. You know, about the end and some little things that's in the special features, but I don't want to ruin things for you guys if you haven't seen the movie. But yeah, if you enjoyed this movie, I do have 2 movies that I would recommend, which I feel like are kind of in similar themes. And they're both, oh wait, are they both? Yeah, they're both based on true stories, I believe. Well, the first one that I'm going to say, Into the Wild, that is definitely based on a true story. If you enjoyed this and you haven't seen Into the Wild, I definitely recommend you check out Into the Wild. And if you've seen this and you enjoyed it, I would definitely recommend checking out a film called The Way, which is about a man who walks the, oh my gosh, I forget what it's called every time. He walks a really long walk, and I've forgotten what it's called again, and I'm really sorry about that. But yes, it's a really great movie. It's got Martin, and now I forgot his last name too. This isn't going well. Anyway, I'll put some information down below about The Way. But yeah, if you enjoyed this and you want something else similar, I would recommend The Way and Into the Wild. But yeah, overall, enjoyed this movie a lot. Give it 4.5 stars. Really, really great. Can't wait to watch it again. Really inspirational, and yeah, I loved it. So yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't already. Until then, guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!